Plumbing Bros, welcome to Potty Talk Live, where we take it into the trenches, the crawl spaces, basements, kitchens, and baths, all around this big, beautiful world of ours to talk to plumbing professionals just like you. Hey there, I'm Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, coming at you live from Command Central here in beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana, USA, and welcome to this special announcement edition of Potty Talk Live. Got some cool things happening. Been listening to you cats all over the world here. Hey, if you're new to Potty Talk Live, welcome. Okay, Potty Talk Live is simply a plumbing talk show for plumbers. All right, and it started out basically as that, and that's simple as that. Here we talk to I call them brothers. Okay, I talk to my brothers and sisters. Okay, we got some sisters out there, but a lot of I just kind of lump you all under brothers, okay? It's kind of a brotherhood, all right? And what's cool about plumbing, not that it's just a cool industry to be a part of, never been a better time to be in the plumbing industry, to be a plumber. But what's cool, no matter where we come from, this is what I found here talking to cats all over the world. No matter where we come from, even if our language is a little bit different, we're doing plumbing. I mean, it's amazing how similar our lives are. And so what Potty Talk Live is all about is it's about plumbing and about lifting up the plumbing industry and lifting up plumbing professional plumbers, all right? And I just love doing it. I've been, again, my name is Richard Behney, and I'm the $1 Million Plumber, all right? Plus some, okay? Bring it, all right? Hey, the lovely Laura's in the house. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, I gotta throw a hey, baby out to the lovely Laura. She's in the house here. All right. Hey, I'm talking to the cats here. All right. Okay. So yeah, I've been in plumbing for about 30 years. All right. Never expected to be a plumber. Maybe that's your story. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it is. None of us dreamt when we were just little tykes that we'd be plumbers. All right. It wasn't, I want to be a rock star and a football hero and a licensed plumber. It just wasn't even on the list. Right. But here we are, and I'm glad I fell into it. Just like you, I fell into it, started literally way down in the cleaning septic tanks. Yeah, baby. That's when you fell in love with me. not just cleaning them like from the outside, but cleaning them from the inside. Right? Imagine that. And have worked my way from the, I guess you can call it, we'll just keep it clean, because that's another thing we say about Potty Talk Live. It's a professional plumbing talk show. Okay, we keep it clean, so I'll keep it clean. All right, so there you have it. So literally started from the septic tank and we made our way to the penthouse. Yeah, baby, that's what plumbing can do for you. All right, so that's what we're all about here in Potty Talk Live. We're all about talking to professional plumbers and listening to professional plumbers. So here at Potty Talk Live, a lot of you guys comment, and you send your stuff in. A lot of great comments. When you're making it when you start receiving some haters too. We got some haters. All right. I love my haters too. I love you, brothers. All right. Just, plumb on. There we go. Hey, but a lot of you guys have a lot of, we've listened to you. Okay. And so a lot of you have been asking for, you want to hear from more experts. Okay. I guess I didn't take it personal. I guess I'm not, I want to hear, I guess you want to hear from other experts, and so we get that. And so we're going to start having more industry experts on, you guys involved in guys and gals involved in SEO, marketing, the business side of things, even, some sales training, that kind of stuff. So we got that coming and got some cool stuff lined up there. Also, you wanted to hear more about products and services, learn more about products and services. And hey, we get that. We've had some of that, and we talk, kind of what's the good stuff out there, and just to have some more choices, know what's out there. So we got some cool stuff lined up there as well. A lot of products and services that will help you, whether you're performing, the actual plumbing job itself to even running your plumbing businesses. So we got that lined up. Also, you wanted to hear, we got the word workshop here. I wrote that down here because I didn't want to forget that. But I think you guys like workshops. Okay. I get it. Okay. You kind of want a workshop feel now. The Potty Talk Live is just, about around 30 minutes, that kind of a thing. But we can go into stuff because you wanted to hear more kind of even it put it, some tips and tricks and secrets on, inside, like running the business and some sales tips and that kind of stuff. So we're going to do some of those workshops. Okay. So we have that coming as well. Now, all along here, we're still going to be talking with you cats all over the world, because I know you guys I get a lot of email with that kind of stuff, and you guys like hearing other guys' stories. And, if you notice, the questioning is very similar. I do that on purpose here because it makes it simple and easy. But we all kind of facing the same kind of a thing. So we can all get something from it and learn from everybody's similar experience. So we're going to keep that up, and there's still going to be a lot of that. We also heard, the lovely Laura's in the house, and you saw this too, sweetheart. And I'm trying not to be jealous, but I understand. But a lot of you said you wanted to hear more from the lovely Laura, right? You wanted to hear from the lovely Laura because you're the brains of the outfit. Yep, you're so right. So you want to hear from the brains, okay? And I get it. So we got something cool that's starting there. We're the lovely Laura is joining the $1 Million Plumber on Potty Talk Live. She'll be part of a weekly episode, where it's I think we're calling it the Power Couples episode. Yeah, you're excited about it. I'm excited about it too. All right, we talk to a lot of you cats out there who are in business with your spouse, and we have a tremendous heart for that. Yes, we do. And so if you're looking, even if you're not in business with your spouse, you're still going to learn great stuff. Like I said, she's the brains of the outfit. You're going to learn a lot of insight into some things here. Hey, but if you are out there, currently working with your spouse, or you're thinking about it, all right, we're going to be talking about those kinds of things and how you do that, and how it's fun and sexy and hot. And hey, that's just the fun side. On the business side, there ain't nothing that gets in the way of having Big Bear and Mama Bear working together. I mean, it just makes for a good, tough business. Ain't that right, baby? Yeah, baby. All right. So hey, that's what's coming up here. So we're excited. We never expected to do this much here with Potty Talk Live, and it's just really, really taken off here. There's nothing like it anywhere in the world. There's nothing like Potty Talk Live for plumbers. I mean, there's other kind of, there's plumbing stuff out there. You know what I'm talking about, but nothing's going to talk about the business side of things. And give inside information and secrets, and really help you become a professional plumber. And even if you're in business for yourself, to really take your business to the level that you want to take it to. So we're just extremely excited about Potty Talk Live, and we're glad that you are too. All right. So hey, if you are new to Potty Talk Live, you can check out even more additional episodes on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, the $1 Million Plumber YouTube channel. You can go there, and there's all kinds of episodes there, nuggets of gold, as we call it. Lots of nuggets of gold. There's a whole gold mine there of information with Potty Talk Live episodes, as well as there's other videos there. Help you work on your business, help you work on your sales game, all right, and become the professional plumber that you want to become. So there you have it. It's just great. In fact, I get asked, and that's part of what I want to talk to you guys about, is I get asked, why are you doing this? Richard, man, you've already, you made your bucks and you've spent your time in plumbing, you sold your business. Why aren't you just out? Why aren't you guys just still traveling? Why aren't you playing golf? Hanging out at the club, working on your tan, that kind of stuff. We did that for a while. It's fun. We still want to do it. That's why we're doing this thing. But, it just, I guess it just comes down to 3 words, man. And I just kind of wrote that down. Really, it's personal. This whole Potty Talk Live is personal to me. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. How's Iconic doing? You guys slaying it out there? I know you guys are. All right, Jimmy. There's a professional plumber right there. Are you guys international yet? That's what the lovely Laura wants to know. You guys international yet? If not, man, what's holding you back? It's taking you so long. Get Bishop in that helicopter and get him out there working, man. So, but no, it's personal. This is personal to me. I just didn't want to drop it. I come literally from the trenches, and I never expected to be in the plumbing industry. In fact, when I was younger and thought about if I thought about plumbing, it'd be the kind of thing that make me want to throw up in my mouth. I thought plumbers were, just be honest, and transparent. I thought plumbers were dumb, dim-witted. We're lucky to be able to breathe, and that's not the truth. I mean, that's just not how it is. I mean, that's how it's kind of the stereotype out there. And I thought it just would be all just dealing with crap and no opportunity. But it's far from that. And I've been able to take it from working in the trenches to living the life of my dreams. Okay, that's you kind of hear me talk about that, and some of you guys kind of throw back or get a little irritated about that. I'm not showing our cars and everything we're doing and all that part of it, because it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm doing what I want to do. We've achieved the lifestyle that we want to achieve, and still we're working on that. You're always working on that and loving it. I wouldn't have it any other way. What's important is what you want, and that's you're in something. You kind of fell into something that you can achieve the life that you want to achieve. So I've lived it. I'm not just some money guy that's come from some finance guy that's bought a plumbing company and worked the magic on it and drained every dollar out that I could and moved on here. I come from the trenches. Grew up in the project apartments and got into plumbing, digging ditches, doing that kind of stuff, and literally seriously from the from a septic tank to the penthouse. So man, it's great. And you can too. So it's personal. That's why I'm still doing this. I just it's like that. What's the line from The Godfather, sweetheart? Just when I thought I was getting out, they pulled me back in. But in a good way. It's amazing. It's just in my blood. It's in my blood. So yeah. Well, I think if I ever that's what scares me about taking off Jimmy. I think he had send Bishop over. It would be a horse head in my bed. Okay. Hey, I love you, brother. So, hey, it's just, so it's personal. Also, there is this line, it's professional. After all these years, we still kind of have this, this perception, this stereotype of, the butt crack plumber and kind of rightfully so. I mean, there's still a lot of that out there. So, there's still that fight in me, is kind of the big brother that says, hey man, come on, pick up your game. And, I want to professionalize that, and just, all industries have their low life. Okay. They're dirt bags, they're whatever you want to call them. Lawyers, ambulance chasers, and, they have their reputation, but they make a lot of money, and you still need them, and customers need them. We're the same thing, man. We lucked out. We're in this industry where, robots aren't going to take our jobs. In fact, I just read an article the other day in Forbes where it was for lawyers, where lawyers were comparing their industry to the plumbing industry. That just like the plumbing industry, robots and AI aren't going to take over, the attorney, the law industry. Okay, so they're comparing their industry to our industry. Why don't we bring up our, kind of raise the bar here? And that's what's on my heart as well is raising the bar. We ought to, short of, wearing ties, bow ties into doing the work, let's professionalize. Let's raise that bar, continue to raise that bar. What you got over here?
Jimmy just said he had to choose between modeling and plumbing, and he picked plumbing.
That's right. I could see that. That was a hard choice, brother. Between, being the model, underwear model, and plumbing. So you went for the money, not for the fame. Okay. But the fame's coming. The fame's coming with Iconic. So, so, hey, it's raising that bar. Hey, I know guys, I get it. We're kind of some bad boys. We kind of fall in this trade of a little bit of bad boys and we kind of bring that, attitude with us, but, we can professionalize it, by being, having our systems in place and just our standards and the way that we operate can really lift all of our boats. Okay, the tide raises all ships, kind of a thing. Okay, so it's just that's on my heart, and that's what Potty Talk Live is about as well. Is sharing those stories of what other people are doing around the world, what other guys and gals are doing around the world, to professionalize their company. So there you have it, man. On that, and also it's a passion. You can hear me. I can get. I'm trying to stay low. I'm trying to stay down here. I'm trying to stay off my soapbox here. But man, I just got a passion for this. I got a passion I'll come out here. I hate Angie's List and Home Advisor. Oh, there I said it.
You did.
I did. I hate them. And the reason I hate them is because they're selling on fear. They're making us out, all plumbers, by the way, making us out to be a bunch of thieves, rapists. We got in the business to tear people's homes up, to take advantage of them, to hurt them. And that's far from the case. Now they gloss it over and make it look all nice, but that's exactly what these review sites are. And that's the type of people that they attract. They attract customers that have already kind of had a bad experience or been whipped. It's like a whipped dog, that's, you get near it, either comes at you mean or it cowers, just customers can behave the same way. And that's the experience with Angie's List and Home Advisor customers. It really makes us look like a bunch of thieves and, derelicts. And so I hate Angie's List and Home Advisor and those review sites. And so I came out there we go. I have a passion about that. So I just couldn't leave that behind. And I also have a passion for the guys. I just hate seeing the guys, I love the guys, that are out there. First of all, have the courage to get in the ring. If you've had a plumbing license, a plumbing truck, and a plumbing dream, and you've stepped out in the ring, you're the 1%ers, guys, that had the courage to even get into the ring. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? What's Jimmy say here? I can't. There we go. Yes. Take our job seriously and protect the health of a nation.
He's so right.
You're right on, Jimmy. That is so right. And we take that seriously, and you can be proud, man. I hate seeing the guy. That's why I hate seeing guys showing up at the shops and just, bad mouthing and bitching and moaning and whining and crying and acting like, they themselves aren't anything. And that's all just posing. And then you go out and you work at these homes and, we kind of let ourselves down. It's like, oh, I'm not good enough to be in this home, or I can't do this. And even though that's not what you're saying, when you're backing up or when you're barking at a customer or not, and you're not educating them in the right way, that's what's happening. That's the stuff that's coming out. I just hate seeing that happen. And I hate seeing the guys that have the dream of doing your own thing, and you step out there and you fall part of, one of the, our statistic of just, guys making it in the plumbing industry is 95% failure rate. 95% of all plumbing companies fail within the first 3 years. What's that? That is crazy. It's crazy. And the only reason it is not because you're not good at plumbing. Okay. It's just that you just weren't trained on the business side of things. And it's crazy just to, and part of it is, these guys, they're, young guns. I see both sides of it. You got the young gun. It's just, I know, still kind of some teenager in you. I know everything. I know what to do. No, this is what I'm going to do. Then you get the old guy, and I'm talking to me, my age, you get the guys in their 40s and older, they've been beat up so many times that, you just like the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I mean, they just won't do anything. They're just scared. Okay. And so I hate seeing that because the solution is so simple. It's so simple. No, they're not going to teach you this kind of stuff, and we come from backgrounds. And look, I get it, guys. This is why the passion. This is why I haven't just, gone quietly off with our money and just kind of retired. Man, I love you, brother, and now even more so, now I've talked to more guys around the world, we all kind of come from, a blue collar background. Which is just a nice way of saying we come from the poor or middle class. Okay. Now, especially if you come from the middle class, I mean, you're doomed if you come from the middle class, because we at least had enough money to go, we go out to a movie on the weekend, maybe get a pizza. We got presents, on our birthday, maybe at Christmas time. You could eat out once in a while. Life was just good enough, and that's just doomsday. But we learn a different way of looking at life and looking at money. We're taught literally, we're taught in school, stand in line. All right, get in line. You got to get a good education, and then you got to get totally in debt, freaking in debt now, to go get a college education and get out and get a job that you can't even get anymore. That's not even going to pay off your debt. So we just kind of keep you in society. We just keep you in debt and just keep you within the game. And we're taught things like, money is the root of all evil. Does that sound familiar? a penny saved is a penny earned. Okay. Don't spend any money. You got to save everything, eat everything on your plate. All these scarcity things that we're taught. And it's just where we come from. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Okay. The rich are, jerks. The rich are, unhappy. I guarantee you the rich aren't unhappy. Money won't make you happy. That's one of the biggest lies we're told. Money makes you very happy. Okay. Money makes you very happy. Being in love with money doesn't make you happy. It doesn't solve all your problems. It's not going to make for a better relationship or, make your kids, it can make your kids healthy. It can pay the doctor. Okay. You can get care instead of waiting on the government. All right. To come take care of you. Money provides you freedom. So it does make you happy. What's that? It's a tool. That's all it is. Money's a tool, but we're not taught that. The rich are, the wealthy families are. That's what they're taught. Okay. So here we are, we're in this great industry where there's all this kind of opportunity. And then we take a step further and decide that we're going to have our own plumbing business, but we have no idea what business is. We have no idea. You have not been taught about business. All right. And you certainly haven't been taught about money, and you carry all this baggage about money, Hey, there we go. How you doing? Is that Eric?
Eric Payton.
Eric Payton, brother. How you doing, man?
He's licensed and bonded for 4 years.
Licensed and bonded for 4 years.
He's afraid to fail, considering he's making over $100K working for his current employer.
He's been, what is that? Been afraid to fail?
Yeah, he's afraid to step out on his own.
You're afraid?
He's making over $100K.
You're making over $100K working for, man, they got you hooked, don't they, man? You're a $100K boy, you're working for, I get that. I get the fear, and that's that because, anytime there is risk, step in the ring. But there is freedom. Imagine making, you're making $100K. How'd you like to make $1 million a year? It's very possible with your own plumbing business. And, it's just, but you got to know the business side of things. And it's just not, it's not just this elusive, you got to go off to get a 4-year degree somewhere, In fact, they don't teach you this stuff at college. I know, because I went to college, okay, too. They don't teach you this stuff at college. Just like they don't teach you plumbing when you go through the trade school. You really don't understand plumbing, right? They don't teach you plumbing. You learn plumbing in the field. It's the same way with working with money in business. You learn it when you're in business, okay? And so you got to do the same thing. Hey, Eric, you're a guy I want to talk to. That's a good segue here.
He says afraid to go on his own.
Wait, you're afraid to go out on your own.
That's what all of them say. Remember all the interviews we've had?
Oh man,
Fears?
Yep, over 7. It's always fear. You're in good company, man. A little bit of fear is good. Okay. And the only reason you're afraid is because you don't know what you don't know. I mean, you don't know some stuff. So you're a little afraid, right? Plumbing, right? If you're making $100K a year, you know plumbing. You got that down. All right. Well, what you need to know is the other side. You need to know the business side of things. Okay. And I guess that's what it leads me into, what else did I do here? I'm a coach. I'm a business coach. I just hate to see you guys fail. And I hate to see you guys preyed on. I mean, there's other business coaches out there, these other, plumbing success systems and that kind of stuff that you might as well be $1 million a year. There's no way, and then they own part of your company and are just sucking you dry and they're run by accountants. It's all fluff. Okay. I'm just going to say what it is. I hate that as well. It's taking advantage of you. Okay. I want to see you succeed. That's what I want. That's my agenda. That's what's in our hearts here. So, hey, that's a good segue here. In fact, I had opened up some coaching slots. And Eric, you're going to do this, man. We're going to have a conversation. So Eric, just like you, let's have a conversation. In fact, it says that's 8. It says I 8 left out of, no, I just did another one here. So I got 7. I got 7 left. And by the way, I don't take everybody that comes on because just quite frankly, everybody's just not ready. I'm a winner, and and to be a winner, you got to be in the right frame of mind. You got to be ready. Okay. It ain't about, price or anything like that. I can guarantee you that. In fact, it's a no brainer, but it's a mindset. So if I'm not 100% confident that I can take you where you want to go, I'm just not going to take you on. If you're not ready yet, I'm just not going to take you on. But we took another one on. Yesterday. All right, baby. For private, what?
Yesterday, Sunday.
Oh no, yesterday. Today. Is it today?
Yeah.
Today. I had one earlier today. There we go. Talk to a guy who came. All right. So, hey, I want to talk with you here. Hey, with coaching, all coaching is, hey, the best athletes in the world use coaching. One of my favorite things to talk about is Michael Jordan. You know, it kind of gives you a feel for how old I am. You know, he was my favorite player back in the day. What?
You're young.
I'm young. I'm young up here, man. I'm young in here, you know. I'm young right there. There we go. I still got it. Okay. There, baby. But Michael Jordan, you know, and after story about Michael Jordan, it shows you what professionals do to take their game to the next level. Here's a guy that already won a couple, NBA championships. I mean, was already considered his airness. I mean, he's the dude, all right. All right, he's the dude at the time. But he wanted to take his game to the next level. What he did, he got with a coach because he wanted to learn to play like a big man. So he brought a coach in that worked with him, of course, told him, physically how to work with it and mechanically how to do things. But then he also worked with his head, how to think like a big man. So, that's going to give you some insight of what it takes, with a business coach. We'll work in that kind of a manner. So, hey, if you're considering, having a business coach is not a weakness. In fact, it's a strength. It's a wise thing to do, and it shows that you're serious about your game. All right, and that you want to win, that you want to lift that championship belt above your head. So, and we can do that if your head's in the right place and you're ready to do it. But first, we just have a conversation, just a simple conversation. If you'll go to www.themilliondollarplumber.com/coach, and from there you can see a little bit of information. But more importantly, you can schedule your 30-minute free consultation with me, and we'll just have a conversation. And I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to find out whether or not where you're at, and whether or not your head's in the right place and you're ready, and that I know for sure that I can take you where you want to go. And if I can, I'm gonna offer to bring you on right then. And it's just a one-time offer. We're not gonna play any games, thinking about it, whatever. You don't know what you want to do. It's a no-brainer, price-wise and all that. It's a no-brainer. But if you don't know if you're not ready to say I want to win right then you're not going to be ready. So so that's this what will go down. And if whether you come on or not, we'll still be friends, and you'll still watch Potty Talk live and look at the other information, that kind of a thing. And one day you will be ready, okay? And then we'll talk then. So, but there you have it. Jimmy, man, I love you, brother. We're going to be talking Eagles tonight. Yeah, you remind me. That's so important. If you're doing your own thing, and that is great. That's great right there. You can't soar with Eagles if you're hanging out with chickens. And here's the thing about that. There's a couple things about the Eagles. That Eagles mate for life, by the way. Yep. So they're with their spouse for life. All right. And eagles soar alone. Okay. Eagles soar alone. Okay. There's lots of sparrows. In fact, eagles eat sparrows. I don't know. I would. I do in the plumbing world, but and that's okay being a sparrow. God created sparrows too, but God created eagles. And so if you're feeling it, if there's something inside of you, that's that thing. Not everyone, and that's part of what why I say don't take everybody on with my private coaching, because I don't see eagle eyes. I don't see that yet, and you gotta have that to make it. Jimmy here there is talking with Iconic. He's an eagle, man. You can just tell. You just talking. He's an eagle. Okay. And, eagles are out there and they soar alone. There's just something about them. So if you're feeling something, you're working, Eric, you're a guy that's out there working it. And, even though that fear is there, but there's something inside you. I want to go higher. I want to do my own thing. I believe I can. And if you believe you can, in fact, you can. All right. Whether you believe you can or can't, you're going to be right either way. But if that thing's inside of you, you were created to do great things. That's the bottom line. You didn't crawl out of some kind of muck. You didn't crawl out of the swamp, as a fish and then become a tadpole or whatever. If, move your way on up the line there. That's a bunch of hooey. You were purposely created. Yeah. It's hooey. That's Potty Talk Live slang, cussing. Okay. So you were created to do great things. And here's the cool thing. You happen to fall into a pretty cool trade. There's never been a better time to be in the plumbing industry. Robots aren't going to take our jobs. AI is not going to take over our jobs. The consumers are becoming more and more used to doing their own thing. You know, they app it. They don't know plumbing. They're not doing that kind of stuff, and they're not looking to do it. Okay, they're not looking to do it. They're looking for someone that they can trust to do it. Okay, and that's it right there. So you have a huge opportunity, and you don't have to be afraid of the big companies either. There's no scarcity. All right, there is plenty. All right. The number one complaint that plumbing consumers have is that that the plumber doesn't show up when they say they're going to show up, or they show up not at all. Okay, and that's because there's just so much work. There's so much stuff going on. Okay, that tells you a couple things. First of all, it's not about money. Okay, it's not about the money, but it's also that there's not enough. Okay. So there's huge opportunity for you. And so it's just up to you whether or not you want to take advantage of it. So there you go. All right. You got anything to add to that?
No, talk more.
We'll talk more later on the power couples. All right. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, join us for the live broadcast, Potty Talk live broadcast. The first, come be part of the live social audience with the power couples with the lovely Laura. Okay. So we'll be going over some stuff there tonight. Also, if you want to be my guest, I'd love to talk with you. All you guys out there, hey, you got a story. The plumbing world is waiting to hear your story. Hey, come be a guest on Potty Talk Live. It's fun. And don't be rude. Don't say, well, I'm scared. I don't want to, or it's not for me. Hey, come share your wisdom with others, okay? Come be part of the brotherhood, all right? Do that. Simply go to www.pottytalklive.com, scroll on down to the Be My Guest button, click it, and just, you give it some basic information. Producers will get a hold of you and get you set up. And it's that easy, man. You come on, we have a good time. We ask a few questions, ask about your story. How'd you get into plumbing? What are you an expert at? Or, that kind of a thing. It's fun, man. So come be on. Have a good time. So there you have it. Also, again, hey, we got my private coaching. Check it out. Love to talk with you. Hey, if you're working with your wife, especially, we'd love to work. I'd love to work with even the single guys yet still here. I got a bunch of those. We got a few couples, which we really dig. I got to be honest, we dig that. Yeah. Okay. So, hey, if your wife's working with the business with you, is figuring out the accounting, answering the phones, that kind of stuff. You're trying to figure that kind of stuff out. Hey, we can show you the way here, and we love working with you. Okay. So, hey, go to www.themilliondollarplumber.com/coach and schedule your consultation with me today. All right. So there you have it. I think it's about time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live of our special announcement episode here. Hey, but before I let you go, we're talking here just again. Want to remind you that you were purposely and wonderfully created, and you were created to do great things. All right, so step out there and do those great things. But while you're doing those great things, it's always plumb like a champion.